In electronic music, we're either using samples of this exact thing, or we are synthesizing stuff from scratch. And then when I think of cymbals, I often think of white noise. I often think of that kind of atonal, non-pitched energy that's kind of splashy. Because when all sounds obviously have frequencies from 20 to 20,000 hertz and some combination of frequencies. When a sound plays a frequency for a long time, you say it has a certain pitch. And usually these kind of instruments, I think I would approximate them by doing unpitched sounds, more like white noise. But they do resonate, right? Which is again a kind of a pitched sound. When you sculpt these, can you tell me a little bit about the resonances inside of them?
I would say that more than anything, I am not trying to approach the thing that I want. I am trying to take away the things that I don't. That is kind of how I see it.
Interesting.
I relinquish control a bit. I approach shape knowing that this shape should somewhat give me this wide range of sounds. And then after a while, I start trying to take away the things that I think are bothersome. And if I can, just exaggerate a bit the functionality aspect, which I think is the most important. This instrument needs to be functional. And by functional, I mean it needs to have a clear articulation. Resonance-wise, you might be surprised that I think of it more as white noise as well. In fact, not that it doesn't. It does have a bass tone. But as a drummer, I think that most people would prefer there not to be any lingering tone. Lingering tones tend to be annoying, especially in an instrument that is constantly making noise. Like the drum set, for the kind of music that it's supposed to be, it's a very constant instrument. It's there all the time. So if you have a lingering dun, 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 tends to be kind of in the way. So the more quote unquote transparent, or the more kind of ample in how many things are happening simultaneously, kind of the best. I think of it as a beautiful white noise, so to speak.
A beautiful white noise.
Yeah.
That's a very nice way of thinking of it.